Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. President Obama continues to fall in the polls, and that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. The Gallup company has been polling presidential approval ratings since 1938, and this week its poll says just 47% of Americans now approve of President Obama's job performance. That's the lowest number ever recorded for any president at this point in his term. Presidential spokesman Robert Gibbs says the White House is not concerned with daily tracking polls as they are vague, maybe. But last March, Mr. Obama's job approval rating stood at 62%. Were they vague then? So he's obviously lost a lot of ground. By comparison, after approximately 11 months, Bill Clinton's job approval rating was 52, Bush the elder 71, Richard Nixon 59. Bush the younger had a whopping 86% approval rating, but that was skewed by the 9/11 attack. Now, the reason I believe the president is falling in the polls is because many Americans are uneasy with his leadership. It's not one thing. But when you combine Afghanistan with the healthcare chaos, the high unemployment, string of uninspired speeches, it's not hard to see why some Americans have lost confidence in Mr. Obama. But with 3 years remaining in his term, the president has plenty of time to make a comeback, and indeed, he did gain some support for his Afghan policy after the speech at West Point last week. That means many Americans still have an open mind about Barack Obama, and that's a good thing. They are watching and evaluating him based on performance, not ideology. As we reported last night, I gave President Obama a B on jobs, a C on Afghanistan, and a D on health care when asked by Good Morning America to grade the president. Some of you disagreed, and we'll read some of your letters at the end of the program. But for now, the president's having a pretty hard time. And he needs to take a hard look at his liberal agenda because the country is moving to the right. A new study by Uber Democrat James Carville says 45% of Americans now call themselves conservatives. If President Obama continues to govern to the left and the economy continues to be shaky, he will be a one-term guy. I believe he'd have a much better chance at success if he moved to the center. And that's a memo.